Good morning and welcome to the Black Mesa Transit System. This automated train is provided for the security and convenience of the Black Mesa Research Facility personnel. The time is 8:47 a.m.
So, Half-Life for the PlayStation 2 is essentially 3 games in one. The first game is a conversion of the original PC Half-Life, which was released in 1998. The second is a head-to-head mode where 2 players can play deathmatch on the split screen across about a dozen different levels. And the third game is called Decay, and this is really the meat and potatoes of Half-Life for the PS2. It's a series of levels that take place concurrently with the original Half-Life. Because Decay's storyline really coincides with that of the original games, Half-Life fans will get to see a lot of the same places, a lot of the same levels, and a lot of the same events from that first game while playing Decay. For example, as Drs. Green and Cross, you'll get to hear Dr. Freeman inadvertently open the rift to Zen. You'll also see the Marines invading Black Mesa Research Facility from a different angle. You'll also come across the ruins of the hazard course after the accident had taken place. And an interesting note is that anyone who's played the original Half-Life on the PC knows that, or remembers that when they, as Gordon Freeman, went into his locker room to get his HEV suit, there were 2 suits already missing, and Sierra justifies this by saying that Dr. Green and Dr. Cross had already came to that locker room and taken their suits. Those were their suits, essentially. The game has a lot of these tie-ins to Half-Life. The style of gameplay for the Decay missions are obviously geared more toward puzzle solving than they are toward combat and action, although there's still plenty of combat and action throughout the game. The puzzles themselves are kind of designed in a way to trap one of your characters at a certain part in a level, and then forcing you to switch to another character to go and open a gate or unlock a door for that character, at which point you can switch back to the original character. And these missions can be played either in single player or a 2-player split screen. Anyone who's played Half-Life for the PC will be instantly familiar with the control scheme for Half-Life PS2. First of all, Gearbox will include support for USB mouse and keyboard, so PC fans will be very happy with that. And second of all, the controller is really very easy to get accustomed to. The left analog stick controls movement, and the right controls aiming. Also, there's a new feature in the game that wasn't available in Half-Life, which really resembles the Z-Lock feature in Zelda Ocarina of Time. So what this allows you to do is lock on an enemy using your circle button, and when you have an enemy locked on, it basically allows you to circle straight from them very easily. Half-Life for the PS2 uses the same graphics engine that was used in Half-Life for the PC, which was released 3 years ago. Now granted, that technology is 3 years old, but the developer Gearbox did include the High Def Pack in this game. The High Def Pack replaces key models for weapons, characters, and environments, and it was originally released earlier this year for the PC in the Blue Shift expansion pack. Specifically, High Def Pack replaces all of the game's weapon models, from the crowbar to the shotgun to the rocket launcher, you name it, they've all been changed. Some of the character models, like the scientists and the Marines, have also been updated, and even some of the items, like the health dispensers and the HEV suit dispensers, are also drastically updated and really look a lot better. They all boast higher polygons and crisper textures. Half-Life for the PlayStation 2 should be on store shelves later this month, and it will be the first time that console gamers have a chance to play one of the greatest PC games of all time.